Well, finally, this is going to be the major breakthrough for Holly Willoughby after parting ways with a former colleague at ITV. That's this morning program. This is going to be the major breakthrough for her. That's because she's backed a latest, show. We'll find out exactly where she's headed. But this is the Daily Trends Open Act News as usual. We do appreciate the fact that you get very interactive with us during today's episode. Let's get started. Now, the presenter got into a very festive spirit in a Christmas jumper decorated, with a bubble and a tinsel. Now she apparently was in the bright cherry and ever as she was spotted in the Santa hat, and she ran down an altar for the charitable cause. Now putting on a brave face despite the terrifying circumstances that she has faced over the past few months. Now Holly, who originally joined the This Morning team in 2009, left the show for the sake of her family after discovering that she was the target of a foiled kidnap and a murder, plot. Now it came as 5 months after Philip Schofield's also departure after the affair with a young male showrunner was also made public. Now followed by claims of an increasingly strained relationship with the school host, that's Matthew. Now Holly also has been joined by the likes of GMB's Kate, Gary and ex-Love Island host, that's Laura Whitemore, for the the campaign, which apparently seek to raise about 35 million to transform the lives of children around the world since, launching it in 2012. Now, the TV and radio star also wore a second-hand jumper for the fundraising project. Now, Holly apparently also said, and this is what she says, Christmas jumper day is a really fabulous way of raising a lot of money for save the children, and it's so easy to get involved. Simply put on your favorite Christmas jumper on 7th December and donate. Now, guys, this is a big deal for Holly Willoughby, and I don't know. I'm sure most of you also are anticipating to know exactly where Holly Willoughby will be headed, but this is great news, and I'm super happy for her. I don't know, maybe it looks like BBC officially has rescinded on their decision of earlier not giving her the opportunity to host any program at, what they call BBC. Remember, Rebecca reported about Holly Willoughby, who tried to, forge her way into getting a slot at BBC, but unfortunately the franchise did kick her out because, of course, she wasn't gaffed a lot of controversies after someone, a Gavin Plop, who happens to be 36-year-old, tried to abduct her, kidnap her, and get her into a very terrifying situation. The ITV franchise also unfortunately do not give her so much protection, and so she was virtually left in limbo, just wobbling anywhere. The air blew her too, but officially what inside this report can and we also can confirm to you is the fact that Holly is getting the good news, and we just cannot wait for the franchise or the media firm that she will be working over there. I'm super happy for her, and I'm sure most of you out there are super also excited about this. But for now, she's joining a charitable event, and so out there, that's the Save Help the Child Foundation or something. That it's virtually charitable project, and she eventually is leading or joining the pace with the colleagues, that's Lorraine and of course Garaway or over there, and so it's a very great cause. Congratulations once again to Holly Willoughby. I'm super excited, and I'm really sure maybe it could be maybe BBC or CNN. I'm just speculating just as some fans, but officially what insiders have been speculating over there indicates that Holly Willoughby apparently has grabbed another opportunity at a different franchise. Now I'm really anticipating a slot at BBC, because earlier she was snapped, or I should say her dreams at BBC was shattered, but maybe there could be a possibility of the franchise, rescinding on their decision, or maybe calling her back. And this is going to be a very massive win for Holly, and not just her alone, for the BBC franchise itself. Because guess what? Holly has the numbers. She's got she's got the reach. Everyone really loves Holly Willoughby, and she's one of the most hottest presenters in the UK. This is one person that everyone adores, despite people calling her, very arrogant, very, I don't know. There's so much, adjectives, aligned to Hollywood, but she is always, keeping her head up, going for what she wants, and now she's getting some good news as, insiders also have reported, and of course we also getting the first-hand information about this. Now your guess is as good as mine, so either BBC or CNN or where else, I don't know which other organization could be able to pay Holly Willoughby the fat amount that she was getting from ITV. Now speaking about Holly Willoughby and who really is getting the slot now, this is going to be another win for Holly, because then it's going to also shame the critics from Philip Schofield, who were apparently mocking Holly Willoughby, because remember also that Philip Schofield also has taken a bow from ITV, and he even after the dramatic scene that happened with, which of course did see him having an affair with a male ITV franchise, Matthew, he even had the guts to get, a working environment with celebrity Big Brother. Even Philip Schofield, after the mess that he committed at the ITV franchise, was given an opportunity. How much more Holly, who did nothing wrong but only came out to defend herself, because of course people were dragging her in the situation or in the conversation, which of course was engulfing Philip Schofield after he had an affair with Matty at the ITV franchise. And so this is going to be a big win for Holly, and of course it's also going to slam critics coming from the camp of Philip Schofield, who were trying to throw Holly Willoughby. I'm super excited, but guys, let's just broaden this conversation up. How secure is Holly Willoughby going to the security? How is she really going to deal with her security? Because bear in mind, we still do not have so much information about the proceedings or the court investigation or the police investigation so far after this Gavin Plapp guy was busted. Nothing so far has been brought out to limelight. So still her safety is still in question. Is BBC, is CNN, wherever this lady is headed, going to get a full hand security, or she's also going to left to wobble or to protect herself, just as she was doing at the ITV franchise? I think where she's headed, I'm sure that's maybe the reason why she's maybe grabbed this another opportunity where she's going. But I feel her security really has to be tight, because if at ITV someone was trying to target her to just execute her, well, I wouldn't be surprised that there are tens of thousands of people out there targeting this lady just to make sure. I don't know why people do hate this lady so much. I mean, why do people really have so much envy? And I don't know, it's super crazy, honestly. Talk about Holly Willoughby and everyone is just disgusted about it. Well, let's know what you think about it. Let's try to get in here on today's episode. Thanks for watching.
This is part one of a rundown of all of the Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby drama that is currently going on. Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby are the current presenters of the British daytime television series This Morning. This is basically just a daytime news show that covers things such as showbiz news, lifestyle tips, live phone-ins, competitions, things like that. This is a show that has won several awards, and Phil and Holly have been praised by viewers for their on-screen camaraderie, with compilations of their funniest moments, often going viral on different social media platforms such as YouTube and Twitter. Now, in early 2020, Philip Schofield, who had been married to his wife for 27 years and had 2 children with her, publicly came out as gay on This Morning, with Holly Willoughby interviewing him on This Morning and supporting him throughout his announcement. Now, a lot of the original response to Philip Schofield's announcement about his sexuality was quite positive. However, shortly after his announcement, allegations surfaced from insiders of This Morning and within the, British television industry, who claimed that Philip Schofield had been grooming and having an affair with a runner on This Morning by the name of Matthew McGreevy. Now, McGreevy is 34 years Schofield's junior. He's 34 years younger than him. Philip Schofield was alleged to have gotten Matthew McGreevy his position at This Morning when he was 18 years old. And Philip Schofield was a patron of a theatre company that Matthew McGreevy had attended when he was a child, meaning that the two had met and had known each other since Matthew McGreevy was 11 years old. With Philip Schofield following Matthew McGreevy and sharing interactions with him on Twitter when, I believe, Matthew McGreevy was about 15 years old here. Here the two are caught on a dinner date together by British prankster Jack Jones. Furthermore, insiders claimed that the affair between the two was an open secret within This Morning, and many involved in the show, including Holly Willoughby, knew about it. However, the affair is alleged to have gone sour, with McGreevy mysteriously leaving This Morning to go and work on a rival show on ITV, Loose Women. And it's been said that McGreevy planned to go public over the affair, as he was furious that